Hi everyone, welcome to my second video. Today's video is actually a personal challenge, so I want everybody to step outside of their comfort zone at the beginning of this new year. So for those of you who haven't seen my previous video, my name is Simone Williams. I'm the owner of Clarify Coaching Services, and I am a professional development coach. So I support those who want to achieve success, who need a bit of support around that, and my whole focus and passion is about developing people so that they can achieve their goals and gain success in their life. Okay, so let's start off and tell you more about today's challenge, which is called the I Am Challenge. And what this is actually about is getting you to dig deep within yourself and to think about all of the skills and strengths that you bring to the table, any table, whether that be work, life, play. So I want everybody to get involved in this challenge, so do pass it on and share, and let's start thinking about some positive strengths that we have about ourselves. Okay, so let's get started. There are 4 simple rules to the I Am Challenge, and I will take you through those step by step. But first of all, I want to show you exactly how we're going to complete the challenge. So I want everybody to get a pen and paper ready, a nice blank piece of paper. It can be rough to start, and you'd probably want to rewrite it by the time you finish, and you can see all of your strengths. And on the piece of paper, right at the top, I want you to write I am, and then all the way down the sheets, I want you to write I am as their own separate sentences, and I would say I want to see 20. Okay, so 20 I ams as separate sentences, and I'll show you a quick example of what I want you to do. So there's my big I am as a title, and then as you get closer, no, it's backwards, but I'm sure you can work it out. I am ... going across. Okay, and so once everybody's got their pen and paper and they feel ready, we can begin. Okay. So the 4 rules of the I Am Challenge I've designed in order to help you and support you to feel more confident in your own abilities, skills and strengths. And I got this from a quote that I found on social media, and it says, I am are the 2 most important and powerful words that you can put before a sentence, and what you put after them can actually shape your reality. Okay, so I'll give you a small example. If someone continuously in their head will say, I am a failure, I am no good, are they ever really going to be good at what they want to be good at? Are they ever really going to achieve their goals? Okay, so on the reverse of that, if someone who consistently will say, I am a strong individual, that will give them the power that they need to achieve what they want to achieve, and they're more likely to gain their success than those who sit in a space of failure. So I want to bring out the positives, I want to bring out the strengths, and I want to bring out the skills of each individual, and that's why I've set this challenge. Okay, it's pretty simple. It's a nice way to start the new year, and it really just gets you thinking about what you have already and what you may need to develop along the way as well. If you can't write that down as a true I am statement, then you're giving yourself some tips as to what you can focus on in the year ahead as well. Okay, so always growing, always in the learning zone, never stay comfortable. Okay, so I've shown you the I am sheet, and I'll just show you one more time. Okay, so that's your I am sheet. Everybody should write that down, make it personal to you, add the visuals that you want to add in, but the main thing is that you have the I ams down across the list. Okay, so let me take you through the 4 simple rules, and I say simple because once you get past the first couple, it's going to get a little bit more difficult. As human beings, or westernized human beings mostly, we're not very good at pulling out our own strengths and skills. We're much more likely to focus on our negative attributes. If someone says, tell me 3 negative things about you, you can probably list that quite easily. Get beyond 3 positive things and you're going to start to struggle a bit. So I really want to pull that out of people today. Okay, so the simple rules are, number 1, no negatives. Okay, so I don't want to see that I am a failure or I am no good at on anybody's I am sheet. This is about positive affirmations, positive things that we say to ourselves. And I'm always very careful with the word positive, simply because sometimes you can't be positive about something because it's a really bad situation. but you can be realistic, and you can also not be negative about that, if that makes any sense at all. I'm sure it does. Okay, so no negatives. So no, I am a failure, I am no good, I am okay at. No, don't want to see that. We want to see your strengths, we want to see your skills, and we want to see your traits, which leads me beautifully on to rule 2, which is only putting your strengths, only putting your skills, and only putting your personality traits on the sheet. Okay, what we want to see is you looking deeply into yourself and pulling out the greatness that's within you, and being able to see that coming back at you on paper. Okay, so step 3 is it's about being realistic. Okay, so we've got to make sure that although I'm saying to you to be positive, it's also got to be realistic, and I'm telling you to not be negative, but again I'm telling you to be realistic. So putting I am fluent in 2 languages and you are not fluent in 2 languages is just a straight lie. Nobody needs the lies. It's not going to help you. It's your I am challenge, and so you want to be true to yourself. Okay, so if you genuinely don't feel it's a skill of yours, skip over and think of something else, and then maybe really think 9 times out of 10, do I do this well? Is this something that's a strength of mine? Then add it on there. Okay, but something that's not realistic, you know, I have superpowers. Okay, you might well have superpowers, but in the reality of it, will other people see them as superpowers, or will they see them as something else? All right. And last but not least, we have to try and avoid other people. Okay, and when I say other people, I mean who you are to other people. All right, so it might be I am a good parent. Yes, no one's taken away from the fact that you're a good parent, but what we want to see is what skills, strengths and traits make you that good parent. And most of the time the skills you use in parenting you will use in other relationships as well, so bring those out. Is it your ability to support somebody through hard times? Are you a great listener? I mean, I would put that as one of my highest strengths, simply because I'm a coach, right? So if I'm not listening to what my client has to say, I'm not really doing a great job at that, right? So one of my strengths is I am a great listener. Okay, and I want everybody to really just look at themselves, really put down all of their strengths, skills and abilities and their personality traits that really sets them apart from others, or actually brings them in line with other people. But they've just got to be yours. And as I said, it's not as easy as it looks once you get past a few. So this is where the challenge part of this exercise really comes in. We want you to challenge yourself and bring yourself to a point that you can see 20 skills, strengths, abilities and traits about yourself that that not necessarily others can see, but you need to show the world. Okay, so a very nice simple way to start the new year, to get you off to a successful start to it, and to remind you of everything you may have possibly gained in the years before. All right, so last but not least, I want you to tell me how you get on. If you need any help or support with it, do contact me on Clarify Coaching Services at any time, and I will be happy to help. All right, all the best, and please send me back your feedback. Let me know how you went with it, and also show me pictures, screenshot them. There's no rules in terms of how you create it. If you want to do a video of your I ams, that's fine, but what I would say is make sure they are on some type of paper or written in some way, shape or form, so then you can go back to them and use that at times when you may not feel as confident, as positive about yourself, and then those you can just go back to that and remind yourself of that. Similar to the vision board, they are always there. If you haven't seen my vision board video, do check it out. It should be on the videos list for you. You can also find it on YouTube. All right, all the best with your challenges, everyone. Let me know how you get on, and I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. All right, take care. Bye.